traveling in vain? Is my travel in vain? No, of course not. It's not all in vain. 'Cause after all, it's Lady Devine.
Lux, 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 Lady Lux, Lady Lux. That's her name, don't wear it out. Lady Lux, Lady Lux. That's her name, don't wear it out. Hopping out the bed, right? Gotta get my tummy tight. I'm gonna get my body wrapped today. That means you going right.
Let's spin the block to the group home. See what them boys on. Looking out for them men, making them feel like who? Mike Jones. Mike Jones.
Mike Jones.
Mike Jones.
Mike Jones. 4 days and 3 nights. Lux, get your flight right. Tune in to Biz One, 7 p.m. on Wednesday night.
Fashion talk, let's not forget where you get your fashion pick. Latest fashion in the mix. Yeah, you know it's gonna be lit. Ow. 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 Lady Lux. Lady Lux. Lady Lux. Lady Lux. Ow. Ow. Lady Lux.
Yeah.
Yep. So, hey y'all, what's going on? How y'all been? I've been good. How y'all week been? It's been hot, it's been cold, but the Bengals is on it, ain't they?
Indeed, they
on it.
On fire.
On fire. So we have some guests here. We got Miss Nicole Sheffield
Hi.
with her pillows.
Hold on.
And she also is the one that created the song that just played the jingle. So tell us what gave you the creativity to create this song that you did.
You gave me the creativity to create the song. Yeah, we put in everything that you had going on into one. You know, we was trying to make sure that everybody knew a little bit about every single thing.
So
that
you
had
and Dee Dee
going on.
Lachey, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, girl.
You're welcome. It was your influence. You did it. It was influence. From
I
what you
mean,
was doing.
it's off the chain. I
I'm glad
love
you
it.
like it.
Yes,
Good.
yes.
You like it?
I love it. Yes,
Yes.
I do.
A great,
It's
great
awesome.
intro.
It's kind of catchy.
It is real catchy. You see me over here
I
bouncing a little bit. I was like,
So yeah, y'all, welcome to Fashion Talk. This is Kimberly, the one and only Lady Devine. You can't duplicate me now. You can't do that. We were Busy One Radio, and we're gonna have some fun tonight. We got a lot going on. But first, I'm gonna let y'all hear my little commercial.
On the radio. I dare you to be different.
We dare you to be different, but don't cue this back up. There you go.
Hey y'all, it's your girl
Lady
Lady Devine from
Devine.
Fashion Talk. I want you to tune in every Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. and listen to all the fashion trends, what you should wear, what you shouldn't wear, on Busy One Radio. I dare you to be
I
different.
dare you to be
It's
different.
divine.
I got some stuff. Y'all hear me? I mean,
Hey y'all.
I just be amazed at the designer that keeps giving me things that for Lady Devine, and I'm like, whoa, it's out of sight. I mean, if you want to be different when you go out to anywhere, you gonna come see me. I do by appointments only, and we're gonna get it done because it's like, woo, nobody gonna have what you have on. I'm trying to tell you. I guarantee you. But yeah, we have products. I want y'all to know lipo in a jar. We have conditioner. We have beard butter. We have body butter. Put that body butter on, and you know what you do. Lipo in the jar you use twice a day. Put your wrap on. Put your body garment on, and your weight just gonna start, coming out. So you'll be able to hang with Kim when she go to Florida to take off. You know what I'm saying? Cause she ain't taking no fat sloppy. You gotta be ready. So while we talking about, we gonna check Miss Kim out and see what she got on tonight. She got on a Divine Lux piece. Ow, ow. And she know how to wear it. Now see, everybody can't do this. I can't do this, but yeah, she what?
I can't do it either.
Just see, they want to know how they can do this. Kimberly, you gotta tell them.
They gotta get the weight. What is it?
Lipo in the drawer.
Lipo in the drawer, and put your waist trainer on, and before you know it, you can lose a couple of pounds of water on your waist. So
Wow.
Check her out.
She look good. And that outfit on sale for $25, y'all. It's
20 pad. Oh, 20 pad.
Oh, look at that. If y'all can go to the club looking like that, y'all. Whoa.
When they say 20 pad, come get it, y'all.
Come
Let's
get
go.
it, So yeah, but Kim, tell us a little bit about. We was talking about fashion, and we was talking about the outfits that you haven't been in the office for a while, so you don't really know what's office appropriate.
Right.
But what I've seen in the past is all kind of stretch pants going on every week. They don't even cover it up no more either. They just have on a shirt and a stretch pants,
A lot of times people want to be comfortable, so, you got to check with your human resources and try to, figure out what they expect, at the end of the day, because every job or profession, they have their requirements, so some people can be over the top, some people, you know what I'm saying? It just really just kind of depends. But for me, in the shape, that I have, I do like wearing stretchy clothes. It works for me. But if, sometimes I'm like, oh, okay, that girl is shapely or she, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it can be distracting. So I will put on a business coat with it, or you know what I'm saying? Just try to cover and just try to stay, professional. But my bottom's gonna always have some stretch in it. Every pants I buy, I stretch them out. If they ain't got no good stretch, they not for me. So, the thing is, you just want to make sure that that you either business casual at all time, depending on your profession or the career.
Because everybody. Their shape don't go with everything. Because sometimes people have like ovals, they have round, they have square, pear,
No
apple.
no booty at all. So everybody can't wear everything. You know what I'm saying? What do you say about the average person that put on an outfit and it's just like blah? It's not standing out the way that they think it should be.
I think to each his own. Long as they're within, company standards or what's been expected of them when they come in. And like I said, it depends. If you're a social worker or if you you work with kids, there's different attire. So you just really kind of got to check, with, your company's policies on what they require. And a lot of times if you stay within those perimeters, you know what I'm saying, everything works out for you. But you do got one or two who kind of like to step out of the perimeter, and it's not our place to judge or say anything. If it's an issue, that will be a human resource issue.
Right.
But like I said, I've been self-employed for so long, so I don't really know the code. And then you ask me a little bit what's going on out here, changing up your style and, the nightclubs. Kind of know a little bit about that. But yeah, I kind of been self-employed for a while, so but
yes. Go ahead, chime in, Nikki.
The summer of last year, I worked in a business office, and I like dresses. Only rule was you couldn't wear jeans or gym shoes. So I was able to wear casual dresses, long sleeve dresses, short, long dresses. As long as they came past the knees, it was appropriate. It didn't matter how tight or how loose it was. And I ain't built like Kim. So I get away with a lot of things. But I pretty much just wore really long dresses. Now it was all tight fitting, but it was black. You know, you get away with wearing black.
Right.
Or something like what I have on right now. I would wear this into the business office, and it was mostly white guys. So, and I was the only woman there, so I kind of made my own rules. As long as I didn't wear any gym shoes or jeans, I'm straight. So I just wore all dresses. I just picked that dress every single day of the week. I wore a dress.
Yes.
Mike Hampton said, "Hey, ladies."
Hey. What's going on?
Hello.
Is that one of your friends?
Who knows?
She
You
got
know,
Hey,
like 14,000 followers.
Fans. Who knows?
Whatever it is, hello. You know, I love my fans. I love when I
Yes,
see
that's
my
right.
fans.
She deserves it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't do it, but this one can. And I'm glad to have her a part of our team and willing to support Divine Lux. And I thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Shout out to Divine Lux.
Hey.
Never controversial. Never, always supportive, and that's what I need.
Yes.
I don't need all that other stuff around here because life too short. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, it is.
People are too much in competition with other people, and they don't have to be. Be yourself. Do you. You know what I'm saying? And if that's what you want to do, then be upfront and honest with people and say, hey, this is what I want to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But when you go behind people back and you do things, it's sneaky and it's not appropriate. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. But that's my words of wisdom. You either take it or you don't. It don't matter to me.
Okay, he said, "Yes, I'm a
Lady
friend of
Devine.
Kim. Say my last name. It's Mike Hampton."
Say my name.
You know, Mike is a handsome old fella. Old friend of
Hey, Mike.
mine.
So we're gonna start off with Nikki here because Nikki has came in here with a toothache and a headache, and who does that? You know what I'm saying? That's somebody with dedication. That's somebody that truly has love for you. That no matter what it is, she gonna be there for you, and I appreciate that. So let's talk about your gifted pillows.
Okay, well, hi guys. I'm Nicole. So I started this business last year, Gifted Hands Pillows. I was working for a cafe in Walnut Hills called Parkside Cafe. I'm sure most of y'all, a lot of y'all ain't there before, but it shut down out the blue. It shut down, and I didn't know what I was gonna do. But I was tired of making other people rich, though.
I know that's
I'll tell
right.
you that. I was tired of it. I was, my daughter at the time, she told me she wanted to be like me. She wanted to be a server when she grew up. Right?
Did she really?
Yeah, she did. And I didn't take that as a compliment. I was like, well, no, you don't want to be like me. You gotta be better than me. I'm sitting here, I'm getting paid while somebody else getting all the rest of the money that I'm working so hard for.
Right.
We can't do this. Well, I ended up going to working for one of these little offices, business offices. I was there for a few months, and I realized I was doing the same thing there, making these folks rich, and they was just giving away the money. If I can be honest with you, my job entailed me to do absolutely nothing, really, but sit at the desk and be pretty. And that was it. And that was okay, but it wasn't okay because, girl, I've been sewing since I was in the 7th grade.
Oh, wow.
So back in the days, I would make pillows for fun, just for myself. I had a whole pillow room where I would make all different type of pillows. If I messed up on them, no matter what, I would keep them. I finished them all. They could be odd-shaped triangles, a rectangle that was supposed to be a rectangle, but half of it was a circle. I would keep everything and just toss them on the floor. And so the whole entire floor was full of pillows, okay? Now, I didn't sell them back then. I just made them for myself. But after, doing some soul searching, after working for all these people, I worked at this cafe for 6 years of my life. And they was there for me when I went through my divorce for my husband, I couldn't get a job to save my life that would work around the schedule that I had. I had little babies, and I didn't want to work at night. I wanted to be with my babies at nighttime, and I wanted to wake up to them and then, go to work and do my business. But the owner of the restaurant that I worked at, her mother, I told her about the pillows. I said, I'm gonna start making pillows. And she said, can you make 10 of them and bring them to my family reunion? I was like, yeah. So I made 10 random pillows. They was random. Took them to my daughter and I went to the family reunion. And when I say I sold all 10 of those pillows in less than 30 minutes. And then there were the elders in her family was a little biased. They was like, give her something for her to make. And then after she make whatever you want her to make, then we're gonna give her some business. She gave me this big old huge blanket that, when you go to Walmart, you pre-order the blankets with the pictures of your families on it. Mm-hmm. She had a blanket like that. It was huge. I said, okay. She said, I want you to turn this into a pillow. And if you do a good job, then my family they're gonna buy from you. Outside of the ones that already bought what I had. Wow. It took me 2 weeks because I didn't have a sewing machine at the time. So I hand stitched everything. I did everything by hand. Mm. And so it took me 2 weeks to sew it together. And the fabric was so dang on thick. I didn't have the right needles. I had to beat the cheap thread from Family Dollar. Worst thread ever. But I did it though. I did it. And my daughter, she aligned 150 diamonds across the bottom of this pillow for me. Mm. And she helped me stuff it. It took a lot for us to stuff it and make it firm. But after we was done, I called the lady. I said, your pillow ready? She came and got it. And after that, my business been jumping. I bought me a sewing machine 3 months after I started by hand. And literally everything was by hand.
Awesome.
So after I bought the sewing machine, and then I had a small support system. Somebody was like, you should get your LLCs. And I was like, I don't know nothing about that. So they educated me a little bit, and they actually paid for me to get my LLC.
That was fantastic.
But told me to just promise that I would keep my word and I would make this happen. They said, I want to see you on TV one day after I do this. And I was like, okay then, fine. Let's do this. So I did it. Now during COVID, I learned how to draw and paint on canvases first. I already knew how to sew, but I didn't know how to draw or paint. I learned how to do both, and I transferred that over to drawing on the fabrics, painting the pictures on the fabrics. Mm-hmm. And I got really good. The very first one I did was an African woman, and it turned out pretty dope. I don't even know if I got time to show you. Mm-hmm. But it was an African woman, and it was pretty dope. It turned out like really, really good, but it wasn't a pillow that you laid on. It was a pillow that was for decoration. So after I did that, I was like, oh, I'm pretty good at drawing. Now I can paint too. Okay, well then I moved on to the iron transfers, just transferring the pictures from the iron on paper onto the fabric. And then I was trying to get more creative, which is where we are right now. So like this dress that I have on, it was very long. And it came down to my ankles. Mm-hmm. It was a mermaid fin. I wanted to not only show like I can draw and I can paint too, but then, I could literally make the pillow out of anything. You could give me a shirt right there and I bring it back.
That's my favorite. One of my favorite shirts. Somebody give me another.
And that's how it started off. My daughter was obsessed with Yo Gabba Gabba. I'm not sure if y'all familiar with that TV show. Oh my God. Yo Gabba Gabba. She had a t-shirt. Yo Gabba Gabba shirt. She was 2 years old. She grew out of the shirt. My baby, you seen her. She big girl now. She could not squeeze that shirt to save her life. So I turned it into a pillow for her. So that she could never, I was like, I ain't gonna give it away. I'm gonna give you some, make it so that you can always have it forever. She loved it. She still got the pillow to this day. So after I did that, I was like, I'm gonna see what I could do with my own clothes. So with this, I'm still wearing a dress now. It ain't probably cut the best,
that's all right.
But I'm wearing a dress.
You can't tell.
And
You made the dress.
No, I didn't make the dress.
Oh.
She cut the dress.
I made the pillow
From the dress. Oh.
So, like with this one, I used the two-tone, you know, so that you could see like
That is
you
beautiful.
don't have to just be. Okay. Then I did another one for you guys.
It's nice and soft and woo.
Oh, yes.
So then, and I like abstract shapes and things. So you know, this one is I just used the whole entire dress.
It's super unique.
Very, very.
And this one, both of these are hand done by hand, no machine.
By hand.
Wow.
So it takes it's kind of like therapeutic to me. You know, everybody got their own thing when they stressed out. Some people drink, some people smoke.
Yeah.
I like to sew.
Yeah.
And I make this little. This was a freestyle that I was. Had a lot of extra fabric, y'all. And I tried my hand at making a purse.
Oh wow.
Now, no, I will not be making purses.
Don't say what you won't do now. Don't say
It was rough.
It was rough. But it was fun though because it kind of took me out of my box of what I'm used to, which is I'm used to just I can make a pillow with my eyes closed almost, but trying to do this, honey, this was a struggle.
So we have a commenter on here. Cha-Cha said making pillows are fun and therapeutic. The end result is always rewarding.
Yes, it is. That is so true. It really is. And you can't mess up, really. I mean, I messed up on this, but y'all don't know I messed up.
See,
on
you should have
this.
said that. No, but see, that's the point, though. You would never know.
That's
true.
We never know. We never know.
You never know. But you can't mess up.
No, you can't mess up.
You can't.
So you can't mess up on it.
You know what? Absolutely right.
Hey, I want to congratulate you for your business and the creativity that you've put into this because not everyone could do this. Gifted Hands Pillows by Nikki Sheffield. I want to thank you for so much for coming on and thank you for modeling for me. Thank you for making my jingle. And you just been so supportive and you're beautiful inside and out. And I love you.
I love you too.
No.
Beautiful inside out
Yes.
too.
So, excuse me now. So our next guest is Miss Angel Parks, who I went to school with. She one of Mount Healthy Owls, y'all. She flew in all the way over to Lincoln Heights from Mount Healthy. I don't know where you live at now, but Fairfield. Okay, she flew in from Fairfield. But Angel has been very supportive to me. She has a ministry, and she's going to talk about that. But she has been very supportive to our men's group homes. She's come in, she's bought coats, she's bought shoes. You have no idea how these men feel when they get a new coat or some new shoes. You know what I'm saying? Because their money that they get every month is not a lot. And anything that they can get, they appreciate. And they wrote you a letter, so the next time you come, you will get that. But I thank you for what you've done, and I support your ministry, and I just wish big things will happen for you because you're giving of God, and that's what it's all about. Giving of God, of what we have, and helping others. So tell us about your ministry.
Well, my ministry is Angels 365 Outreach Ministry. And I have a small story to tell. I live in Fairfield. And back in 2017, I lost my job after 18 years. And then after I lost my job, my husband hip went out. So he had to quit his job. So here we are, both of us, no income. But
God is good.
God all the time. All the
Yeah.
time. God is good all the time. So, and the first thing people would say is, you don't need nothing because you live in Fairfield, but it doesn't matter where you live. Doesn't matter where you live.
Mm-mm.
And poverty is not all about not having the money. Poverty is about not having the resources. So as I was going through that stage, and then other things transpired, then we hit COVID. And I was watching TV and everybody was just giving this, giving that, giving that. And my first thought, and it was around Christmas time, I said, Christmas, Thanksgiving. I said, people need stuff 365 days of the year. They just don't need it at the holidays. They need it every day. So I was sitting on my couch one day and I told God, I was praying, I said, God, I didn't say if, I said, when you deliver me from this, I am going to make it my life to give back to other people. So, and I did that, got a job, thank God. And so I just started going. So every week when I got my paycheck, I would go to Dollar Tree. So I came up with Angels 365 because my name is Angel. 365 days of the year, I will give. Reaching out to people who in need. So what we do is we provide services, resources, food. So I started what we call making angel bags. In an angel bag, it had non-perishable food items. It had personal hygiene items. And actually, I got the idea from the personal hygiene items and stuff from my sister because at one point in time, my baby sister came around. And unbeknownst to me, she was homeless. So me and her, we had a conversation. This was right during COVID or right after COVID. And she was like, well, they shut down our restaurants, so we really can't go in the stores. And homeless people go in there, and that's where they go take their baths in stores. So guess what? So how can they take a bath? How can they clean themselves if they have nowhere to go? So I started putting baby wipes, toothbrushes, toothpastes, and I would go to the underpass, up under the bridges, downtown, and and I would just drive around. I had no map. I would just drive around. If I see someone on the street that needed something, and I gave it. So, and just right now, it's just me. I'm flying solo.
Wow.
And all the donations that I get donations. I have a lot of people that is supportive of me. My family, my mom, my children, my daughters, they help me make bags and stuff like that. So when I seen that you had the men's shelter, I said, why not? So that's when I reached out to you. And like I said, it's a passion of mine. To me, it's not. It's just a passion. I love giving. I love putting a smile on people's face. Doing something that for people that's less fortunate than me.
Right.
That's what brings me joy, and it's not about, and I know God is going to, I don't even worry about God's blessing because he's already done blessed me. He's done more than enough for me. So my blessing is when you see it. So like when you called me and told me that the men was dancing in their coats, that brought me so much joy.
Yes.
I mean, my heart was touched. So, so I would continue. Like I said, I take donations. And I just love it. And I'm in the process of looking for a center. I mean, a event center, because I also have. I'm also a event planner and event stylist. So my goal is to have an event center. So now I can not only just provide clothing, but have functions for the homeless, the people in need. So they could come together. And to clothe them in nice clothes and have a nice ball for them because they don't get to enjoy that type of thing.
Right.
And when I was out there, when I go out there up under the bridges, one young man, I can't mention his name, but he told me, he said, thank you, Miss Angel. I said, for what? He said, for coming down here to us. He said, because all of us can't get to the churches, the libraries, and the schools. So that brought joy to my heart as well. So I am in the process of writing a coffee table book called Angel's Journey, The Voices of the Homeless, to tell their stories. Because a lot of people think that, oh, you see a homeless person, the first thing we think of is what? Drugs. No, it's not. That's not the truth.
I think a lot of it is mental health Seriously,
Some of it is. Now I met
A
this
lot
young
of
man.
them.
Yeah.
Cause I'm gonna tell you why. Because me as an advocate, I go downtown. I'm passing out cards.
Mhm.
A lot of people don't even want no home. They don't want no structure. They don't want no home. They want to be able to come and go and do what they want to. So it's not about I think the resources that's out there because they know the resources are out there, but a lot of people don't want that structure. A lot of people don't want to be in a home where you got to do chores.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to make up your bed. You got to do this. So it's interesting, but we got a sad world out there. We got a lot of people that's hurting. We got a lot of people that's mentally ill that is not getting help, and they refuse to get help. So that's why we have a lot of crime out there.
And it is. And it's sad.
And it's starting young.
Yeah, they are starting young because I think I ran across a couple of young people as well. You know, I ran across the one. I think she was just fresh 18 or 19 years old, and she was down there at the time. It was the Thai platoon over there, the old Justice Center, down over there off Guest Street, and she left home. You know, she told me why she left home, but she was just 18. It's like, it's just it's sad. You know, it really is sad. I would go home when I first started. I would go. You know, I was gun ho. I'm still gun ho, but I was going and passing out the bags. And I had a friend that was going with me. Her name is Stacy. And even before I get to the car, tears just start coming down my eyes. She said, "You okay?" I said, "No, I'm not okay." Because at any given time, it could be me, it could be somebody in my family, it could be my child, it could be my grandchild, it could be me. And I keep that in the forefront. By the grace of God, thank God it's not, but it could be me. Like the songwriter said, outside, no shoes, no clothes, no food to eat. So I take nothing for granted. Yes. So it's just, and it's like I said, so I used to call my mom and she was like, "How did it go today?" And I would call her and I'd just be bawling, "No, Mom, I just met this man. And she was like, "It's okay. It's okay. It's okay."
I mean, I remember when I first started Three Square. Let's see. I didn't do foster care. I did foster care after that, but I did think that starting this organization, I was gonna be able to save the world because I was like, I'm gonna teach them about drug and alcohol prevention, and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. And when I found out that it didn't work like that, I was so sad. And I tell you this, I say my first drug deal downtown. I was at the market, and I'm sitting in a car, and I seen a guy pull up. Then I seen a guy, a Caucasian guy, come to the window, and he got his drugs, and he went on off about his business. I was like, that's a drug deal. I mean, I was so green, it just didn't make no sense.
Right.
But I was just like, wow. Unbelievable. But one time we had a march, and it was a drug and violence march, and I had all these drill teams and stuff coming down from all over Columbus State and everywhere. And the guy came right over there and shot this guy right on his bike. And so we called 911 and everything. At first we thought it was firecrackers, but they was like, no, somebody got shot. So we called 911. We was at Taft. The police station was right there. They asked us so many questions. This young man died. Wow. Because they didn't come get out their butt and come and see about this guy. And it was really sad. But at that time it was the Mallory's, the daddy. and he's passed away. But he said, "This what you came to do, this drug and violence." He said, "That's why we here. Come on, let's go." He made me do that march because I wasn't gonna do it. But once he told me that to get on up, this is what happens. Chalk it up, let's go. I did it, but it was really really hard. So, it was a bad world out here. I mean, we opened up. We was blessed that we were able to open up another facility to house 5 men. Um, we had another facility because my partner bought the Bethany houses. We was able to house some homeless women, no kids, just the homeless women. And I put this out on maybe Sunday, was it Sunday, Monday? Before. And so we gotta start on another house just to get room for these women. And I said I wasn't even gonna do women. We both said that, but we didn't realize how many people, women, are out there homeless, have nowhere to go. They don't have no children because we don't accept children. Us other programs out there for that, but well, I got a waiting list, and it's sad.
Wow.
Yeah. When you see the young women coming in, and they working. These ain't no women that's on drugs. These are working women. They have some issues, but they work. But they don't make enough. They don't make enough to be able to afford a house, gas and electric, water, and they food, y'all. It's a rough world out here.
It is a rough
You know what I'm
world.
saying?
So, and with that being said, Angels 365 Outreach Ministry would love to support that house as well as any house that going forward. Like I said, I'll take donations. So if anybody's willing to do donations, my church, just Miracles Deliverance Worship Center, we're actually opening up a resource center. So we're gonna have clothes, shoes, coats, anything that people in need, and then we're gonna also have a food pantry.
Wow.
So I will be put it on my schedule. So right now I will be going to the house on Montgomery Road at least every other month at the end of the month, like we talked about, and supplying. And I got some stuff for the guys already. I got some stuff for the guys already.
When is she coming? When is she?
Well, we have another comment here. I think her name is Leah A. Williams. She said, "Yes, we're marking off goals this year and celebrating all wins, big and small."
Yes.
I love it.
So, yes.
So keep these women in prayer. Some of these women have lost their children. Some of them have been victim to domestic violence. Some of them just been victims of drugs and they can't get it together. So any prayer, every prayer is needed. You know, I truly believe in helping one another, and it's really sad. The amount of phone calls that I got 600 shares on my post, and the amount of phone calls was overwhelming.
Wow.
And the waiting list is overwhelming. So we need more people out here doing this because we can't do it all.
No, we can't do it all, and that's what I had to learn. We can't do it all.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I just try to do what I can do, and like I said, we do like we did with the young men. The men give me their names, their sizes, and stuff like that. I would, see.
You're such a blessing.
Make sure. Oh, thank you. So are you. That I will provide whatever they need. So right now, my project that I'm working on now, ministry I'm working on now, is some more angel bags. So I've collected, I've organized. I have toothpastes and toothbrushes. I have deodorant. I have lotions. I have non-perishable food. I like crackers and tuna. Cookies, bottled water, that's something. Oh, and the wipes. So I'm making up. So right now I have enough to make 20 bags. My goal is to make 100 bags. So that's what I'm working on. And so I need some other items. And then I'm also dropping in there these inserts of Bible scriptures that they can carry along with them, so they can use it as bookmarks or whatever thing they, whatever they need it for. They put it in their pockets or whatever, and they can carry it with them and just, when they feeling kind of low, just read that scripture and it can uplift them. So.
Right. That's a blessing. I'm so glad that we've linked back up.
I know.
We've been out of school for years. But we still look good.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
So, I thank you guys for coming. It's been a blessing. You're definitely a blessing, and you're a blessing. I hope that we can continue this year and be blessings to more people and be able to captivate the hearts of others, so that we can be more effective in our ministries, or each and every ministry that we have.
Yes.
So, thank y'all for tuning in to Fashion Talk. We're going to take a break real quick, and we'll be back.
That's it.
Yo, what's up? This is DJ Spinning Kenny. Join us right here at Busy One Radio, the busiest. I'm here to take care of saving places and stuff to show you how to get this back in order the way it's supposed to be. Because right now, they're out of hand.
I'm Lady Devine, y'all. And I'm here for the ladies. And I want y'all to know I got y'all back. Call me. Call in. We'll get these straight because they out of control. And we got to get them back in line. They budget's $25. We ain't having that.
That was before the pandemic.
Better get it together. Tune in every Wednesday at 8 o'clock. Lovers and friends.
We're winning. Busy One Radio, the busiest.
Lipo in the drawer, y'all. Detox. Take the detox one time a day. Do the lipo in the drawer twice a day. Wrap in saran wrap. Put your belt on. Look at that waist. It worked, y'all. Call me 480-9200, y'all. Can't go wrong. How you like it? How it feel?
It's like I had my shape from about 20 years ago.
Okay, see what I'm saying? It works. Lipo in a jar. Ace bandage.
It's Devine. It's Devine.
Go ahead.
Hey y'all, welcome back to Fashion Talk. Thanks for tuning in to Busy One Radio and Fashion Talk. We love that you're tuning in with us, and we have had a great show. We've had Miss Kim Williams in here talking about fashion. We've had Nicole Sheffield doing her gifted pillows. And we have Miss Angel Porter talking about her ministry, and that's what it's all about: is giving of yourself. A lot of people think it's about them, but it's not about you. It's about what you do for others. What can you bring to others? So I want y'all to remember that as we get out of here for tonight. You know how we do it. We do the Soul Train old school line. So we gonna get it together. Then you get your outfit. We ready. Let's do it.
Here, I'm gonna do it this way today.
I'm listening to the whole Soul Train line.
First one, girl.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Hey, hey.
oh.
Hey.
Get it, girl. Ouch.
Oh.
Hey.
What?
Oh, hey.
Hey, 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 oh. Hey, hey, go, go. Hey. Hey.
It's got good knees here.
Hey, I don't have no good knees.
I don't have no, they gonna hurt in the morning.
Go, Kim.
I ain't even trying to break it down. Thank y'all for tuning in to Fashion Talk. You can check us out at www.divinelux.com. We got our skincare going and our makeup. I want to thank y'all for truly being a blessing. And check this out. Go ahead, Kim. Go ahead, Kim.
Come on, y'all. We all together. Come on. Hey, hey, hey. Talk to me. What brand? What's your company's name? Talk to me.
Ken's Pillows, LLC.
There you go.
Here goes Spinning Ken, y'all. You know he got to cut in somewhere.
We got Angels 365 Outreach Ministry and Lila Baby Event. Coming at you. All right.
We got Youth First Supported Living. We work with individuals with developmental disabilities, and we're definitely hiring. So, holler at us.
Hey. Do y'all want to shout out y'all social media, how people can contact y'all?
I can reach that Gifted Hands Pillows on Facebook or Nicole Sheffield on Facebook.
I can be reached at Angels 365 Outreach Ministry on Facebook, Lila Baby Event on Facebook, and Angel Park on Facebook.
Hey, okay, ma'am. Here we go. We definitely hire. We third shift on weekends, and you can reach us on our website, firstsupportedliving.com. Hit us up.
Hey. Thank you, ladies.
Bye.